macOS is loved by everyone from students and creatives to developers and anyone who appreciates its beautifully simple and powerful experience. This year, we're building on what you love most about macOS with a release made for all of its different users. But what should we call it? Well, our crack product marketing team was adamant that they'd fully earned their annual paycheck the moment they noticed that years end in two-digit numbers. But macOS demands more. Fortunately, after carving some bodacious tracks during one of their mandatory weekly ski strategy sessions, they bumbled into their legendary microbus and let gravity guide them to a breathtaking spot where crystal clear waters meet majestic mountain peaks. They'd found it. Let me introduce you to macOS Tahoe. macOS Tahoe is all about giving you beautiful and powerful tools for the unique ways you use Mac. It includes many of the features you heard about in iOS, like backgrounds and screening tools and messages, more options in Image Playground and Genmoji, and live translation. And it introduces many more updates, taking the macOS experience to the next level, starting with a stunning new design. It elevates the iconic elements of macOS, making them at once fresh and timelessly Mac. From the moment you unlock, the desktop is instantly familiar. Widgets, the dock, and app icons have been refined with liquid glass, which also elevates the experience in your apps. Sidebars and toolbars reflect the depth of your workspace and offer a subtle hint of the content with an easy reach as you scroll. This updated design doesn't just look stunning, it also enhances the macOS experience in new ways. The menu bar is now completely transparent, making your display feel larger. And there are more ways to customize what controls appear in the menu bar and control center, and how they're laid out. There are so many new controls to choose from. You can even add controls for your favorite Mac apps like Zoom, and iPhone apps too. We've also unlocked entirely new ways to personalize your Mac. You can change the color of your folders and add a symbol or emoji to give them a unique identity. It's fantastic for projects. Along with your personalized wallpaper and theme colors, it's easier than ever to make your Mac a seamless extension of your style. You can go for that sleek, clear look, or dial up the dark aesthetic to match your workspace. No matter what you do, this new design makes the macOS experience even more vibrant, expressive, and personal. Speaking of great new experiences, let's talk about the power of continuity. Continuity helps you work seamlessly across Apple devices, and we're excited to introduce two new continuity features. First, we're bringing live activities to Mac. So if you've ordered Uber Eats on your iPhone, the live activity also appears in the menu bar. And when you click, the app opens in iPhone mirroring, so you can take action directly on your Mac. We're also enhancing the calling experience by bringing the Phone app to Mac. You can conveniently access your familiar content, like recents, contacts, and voicemail, synced from iPhone, and easily make a call with just a click. Incoming calls look beautiful on the bigger screen, featuring stunning contact posters of your friends and family. And the Phone app on Mac includes all the great updates we talked about earlier, like Hold Assist, call screening, and live translation. So that's what's new in continuity. Next, let's talk about some new features inspired by how pros work on Mac, starting with shortcuts. Here's Raja to tell you more.
Shortcuts help people get more done faster every day. They combine multiple steps from your favorite apps to create powerful personal automations. In macOS Tahoe, you can run them automatically, for example, at a specific time of day, or when you take actions like saving a file to a folder or connecting to a display. And with Apple Intelligence, we're introducing intelligent actions that let you create shortcuts that are more powerful than ever. You'll see dedicated actions for features that you're already familiar with, like summarizing text with writing tools, or creating images with Image Playground. We've also added an incredibly powerful new action that lets you tap directly into Apple Intelligence models and provides responses that feed into the rest of your shortcut. For example, if you're a student, you can build a shortcut to compare your recording from a lecture to the notes you took and add any key points you missed. You can access Apple Intelligence models on device with private cloud compute, or you can use ChatGPT if you want to tap into its broad world knowledge and expertise. One of the quickest ways you can run shortcuts is with Spotlight, where we've got more updates to share. Spotlight has always been the central place to search for things, and now Spotlight is getting its biggest update ever. To start, Spotlight is becoming the fastest way to browse your content on Mac. It puts your most relevant files within easy reach, including intelligent suggestions based on your routines or what you're currently working on. You can also see all your apps, and thanks to iPhone mirroring, you can even launch apps that you only have on your iPhone, like Headspace. We're also introducing system and app actions in Spotlight. You can take hundreds of actions, from creating an event to starting an audio recording, or even playing a podcast. And you can do this no matter what app you're currently working in. You can even fill out parameters for an action. Say you want to send an email. You can write the message, set the recipient, and add a subject, all without lifting your hands off the keyboard. Plus, menu bar items for the app you're in can be accessed right from Spotlight. And for developers, these are surfaced in Spotlight automatically. This is great in a feature-rich app like Acorn. To make taking action in Spotlight even faster, we're introducing quick keys. These are short strings of characters that get you right to what you're looking for. For instance, sending a message can be done by simply typing SM. And adding a new reminder can be done by typing AR, and then just typing the reminder. Quick keys are automatically provided for system and app actions you've taken. Now, I want to show you how I use Spotlight to get things done fast. I'll type Command Space to bring up Spotlight and search for a document where I've been working on a new feature idea. Searching in Spotlight is better than ever. All result types are listed together, intelligently ranked by relevance to me. And I can filter results if needed too. Let's open this. I have an image I copied to my clipboard. Let me paste that in. Great. Next, quick resize. Looks good. But maybe this would look better without the background. Spotlight makes it so easy to take action from the keyboard. I'll search for background removal, and there's the Pages menu item. I'll just hit Return. There we go. Let me quickly adjust where it sits. Cool. There's a chart that I copied earlier today that I want to bring in here too. What's great is that with macOS Tahoe, I can now use Spotlight to get to my clipboard history. Here it is, on the right. This is super helpful to get back to an image, some text, or a link I copied earlier in the day. There's the chart I had in mind. I'll hit Return and bring it into my dock. And let's just resize that and bring it into the corner. Perfect. This is coming together, but it could use a better tagline. I've got a shortcut I've built for moments like this. I can run it from Spotlight. And I can get to it even faster with the quick key I've assigned to it. CT for Create Taglines. Spotlight is now contextually aware and suggests using the document I'm currently working in. The shortcut then takes that document, taps into Apple Intelligence models, and gives me fresh ideas. Check it out. Maybe. Okay, that one's great. I'll just hit Return to add that in. Love it. Now that this is in great shape, I want to add it to the freeform board where my team and I organize our big ideas. I'll search for that board in Spotlight. Spotlight knows I add docs to this ideas board regularly, so it actually offers that as an action. Right here. It's all ready to go with the document queued up and everything. Awesome. There it is with all the edits I just made. I'll just move it over here with my favorite concepts. The team is going to have fun with this one. So that's a glimpse at how Spotlight and Shortcuts power up my workflow. And for developers, you can make your app's content and actions discoverable in Spotlight and available for use in Shortcuts using the App Intents API. Now, back to Craig.
From design to continuity and productivity, macOS Tahoe delivers great updates across the board. It also levels up the gaming experience, starting with the new Games app, which brings together all the games you have on Mac. And when you're in the game, a click on a controller brings up the new Game Overlay, where you can adjust the system settings that matter most mid-game, chat with friends, or invite them to play. And for developers, macOS Tahoe introduces Metal 4, which brings next-generation rendering technologies to games, like frame interpolation, denoising, and more. Alongside these improvements, there's a growing catalog of incredible titles. So many games have recently arrived, and there are even more on the way. Like Crimson Desert from Pearl Abyss, which takes advantage of Apple Silicon to deliver incredible visuals and dynamic effects, providing a breathtaking open world with immersive details. Or Inzoi, which brings new life to player-driven storytelling with deep customization and gorgeous visuals. Apple Silicon and Metal FX make every character and light source feel vivid and real, while the Neural Engine delivers exceptional performance for AI models. You can pre-order Inzoi on Mac starting today, and it will be available later this year alongside consoles and PCs. So that's what's new with gaming on Mac. And that wraps up macOS Tahoe, a stunningly powerful release. It introduces a gorgeous new design, delightful continuity experiences, along with great features to turbocharge your productivity.